Hello guys, this is Jackbot, and I don't know who this is. He came into my house. I don't know who he is.
I don't even know who I am.
What's your name?
Go Jerking.
Link in the description to his channel. Subscribe and watch all 4 of his videos.
Yeah.
Today on ReviewBot, we will be reviewing with King, of course, the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Let's go down the list of actors. Toby
Something. Some people don't like him, but they just don't like the way he is. I like him. I like Tom Holland the best, but I think Tobey Maguire is probably the most comic accurate.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy around this. I was gonna link the High Top Films Spider-Man review in the description because it's as Uncle Ben would say.
I think Uncle Ben is way better than the Amazing Spider-Man Uncle Ben.
Yeah, I mean
that Uncle Ben he's alright, but this one's just.
But in my opinion, I kind of like the way that he says it in the second. I mean, it feels more natural instead of just, quoting a phrase.
Your father lived by a philosophy, a principle, really. He believed that if you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
This is a classic Uncle Ben, so you can't really.
Yeah,
go wrong.
I like the classic Uncle Ben.
Spider-Man, the main guy, our main man, Spider-Man.
Let's compare.
Right?
We got the 3 suits. This one, the Amazing Spider-Man, and the Tom Holland one. Personally, Tom Holland.
So we can't do second movies, okay? Just the first.
Uh-oh.
First movie suits.
Okay.
Which one's the best? Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland's the best.
Close second.
Yeah, I didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Basketball suit. Last place.
Yeah.
Mary Jane was. I mean, it's the original. You got to give us some credit.
Mm-hmm.
But Mary Jane was good in this, I think.
Yeah.
Aside from every time that she screamed.
Mary Jane! It's Spider-Man! Huh? Help! Someone please help Mary Jane!
Heroes, because you never know. Let die the woman you love. Now, B. Now choose.
Jack probably wouldn't include this in his review, but I'm going to. The cinematography. I think in here they do it in a comic book way, in a way that, like, when they do some of the shots, it's like
it's like
a guy screaming,
it's like
oh no,
oh my gosh,
or
what is that? And then Spider-Man comes down.
Remember that.
As High Top Film says in his amazing review, he really there's a lot of shots where Spider-Man's swinging and the camera's following all of his movements. So you're swinging with Spider-Man.
I wanted Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4 to make me feel like Spider-Man.
Alright, what's next on the list?
I would say we just go through the storyline, okay, and all the events.
And some things we're gonna disagree on. They doesn't know we disagree on yet, but that's life.
Opening credits, showing off the webbing, and all the names of the and it's the opening credits, but the music. Okay, we'll start with the music. Okay,
That's probably. It's not the best Spider-Man theme. I think Homecoming's theme is the best. He thinks Far From Home is the best.
Because they used the Spider-Man theme, the original Spider-Man theme, in the theme for that movie.
But Homecoming's theme, I think that's amazing.
But in this one, just opening scene of just Peter Parker running through the street because he missed the bus.
Yeah. That was good. Let's talk about how the characters are accurate to the comics, and how it's good and how it's bad.
Alright, let's start obviously
with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Peter Parker.
I think it's probably the most...
Actually, let's do Spider-Man first and we'll do Peter Parker second.
Well, Spider-Man is probably the most accurate version of Spider-Man if you're going
even
right off the
Amazon
comics.
mentions them separately. We're both filming.
Yeah. And it's probably the most accurate to the comics because it's like everything you can think of from the comics is in there.
I mean, he quips when it's appropriate, and he does cool things, and that's pretty much all. That's pretty much Spider-Man. I mean, he obviously selfless as anyone could possibly be in the entire universe.
Peter Parker is probably just like Spider-Man. He's just like the comics. They probably do it almost every.
He's a stupid idiot. Obviously.
He gets muscles when he's a skinny guy like me.
And he looks at his pee-pee and he's like, "Yep, big change."
Big change.
Just in time for Christmas. Oh yeah, speaking of just in time for Christmas, I just want to mention something real quick. We're taking a break from the Marvel movies, from the main Marvel MCU movies, because I was doing a Black Widow marathon with all the movies that Black Widow was in, but it got delayed again. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna. We'll do some other things because I can't wait to do those anymore. Yeah.
Probably the best character in here is
Spider-Man. Yes. J.K. Simmons himself. J.K. Jonah Jameson.
Far From Home. That was like. Huh?
Didn't really make sense though.
No, it didn't. It's just.
Because
It's fan
he just came out of nowhere.
True, and he's bald.
But it was pretty funny.
He's bald.
When I was in the theater, I was like,
Hey.
I was like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry was pretty good. I think he was pretty accurate to the comics. They had him a little different from the comics, which was good.
James Franco is super he's falling asleep in every single scene that he's in.
Yeah.
The creep is my creepy father, all right? If I'm lucky, I'll become happy as creepy as he is. So just keep your mouth shut about stuff you don't understand.
And May is probably
very old.
Completely accurate to the comics.
Yeah.
It's almost too accurate. Almost too accurate to a point where it's that's a little too.
It's did Aunt May just not age well, or is she 70?
Yeah, I mean,
Peter's 18 and she's 70. His aunt? How old is your aunt?
probably around maybe lower, but
40
not
something.
80 years
Not
old.
70.
Yeah.
Bonesaw!
Come on my face, brother.
I remember watching that when I was really tiny.
Bonesaw was
And
coolest.
That's what I used to do. I just yelled that out.
Bonesaw! Ready? Yo!
I mean, I like Homecoming, but it's not really an origin story compared to this. And I like how they did this.
So everyone said that Homecoming didn't need an origin story, and that they didn't need to just show Uncle Ben again.
Well, they didn't. Yeah.
But that didn't mean that we didn't need any Uncle Ben in there whatsoever.
Yeah. Probably he would have been younger.
They mentioned him all the time and everything else. Why don't they just like, I don't know why they don't mention him ever.
He would have been just a young dude.
Yo, it's Uncle Ben.
Hey,
Hey,
Peter.
I'm Uncle Ben. Oh, the Uncle Ben from Ultimate with his ponytail.
Oh yeah. yeah. Fight scene. See, my favorite thing with intense fights is no music. That's the best in my opinion. Because we have music.
It's more.
It seems like a movie with
It's
music.
more.
Seems like a movie with music. You just.
But you're fighting with Spider-Man.
You feel.
You're swinging through the walls. You're swinging through the city with Spider-Man, and then you get punched with Spider-Man. And you get punched in the face with Spider-Man. Someone walks up to you while you're sitting down in your house, and they just go, and you go.
I think that scene was pretty good, and the fact that pretty much Green Goblin kills himself.
Oh.
Actually, I like the fire scene where he's in the building.
Right. Dude, that was so scary. When I watched that for the first time.
Actually, the first time I saw,
little.
I was scared. But like the first time I saw it when I was like older than like kind of my first time because I didn't remember when I was a kid. Like I knew it was him because you see this big pointy head.
When when Green Goblin says, "You'd be like a father to you, be a son to me," and then Peter Parker's like,
I have a father. His name was Ben Parker.
I like some of the transitions where it's like something like I don't know, it was like a debris in there and it just like changes to something else going on.
"Oh yeah, the explosion of the that was the best."
Yeah, that was
so it's the explosion. The Green Goblin's going, and then it turns into graduation ceremony.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, "What?"
That was good.
Oh.
That was
What would you give Spider-Man 1 a rating?
Well, I'm gonna give it.
Based on I don't know your own score.
Well, I'm gonna say
Rating
compared
system.
to all the other Spider-Man movies, I'm just gonna say it that way. If this was the only Spider-Man series out there, it'd be different. But the fact that we've seen a lot of different Spider-Man movies,
Yeah, a lot of
seen
different
how
versions.
there's more potential with other things. That I'm gonna probably give Spider-Man a 7.5 out of 10.
That's pretty wrong. Your opinion is wrong because actually, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. I'm just kidding. I don't care. It's close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah. When we get to Spider-Man 3... I'm saying this because I am not making a review for Spider-Man 2 because what can I say that hasn't already been said about it? I mean, it's really good. I'd give it probably a 9 out of 10. But instead, watch this video in the description for High Top Films' review of Spider-Man 2 because it is magnifique. So yeah, back to the video. There are going to be some very controversial opinions that I would like to say about it.
Yeah.
Let me just give you a little taste. I don't think it's bad.
I
I think it's good.
I don't think it's great. I think it's
great.
I don't think it's amazing.
It's not
like
amazing,
but I don't think it's bad.
Awesome. Yeah, that was our review. Spider-Man. Uno. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. My finger is going into the comments.
Subscribe to Gojira King.
Pick up
Gojira
just
King.
one. Whoa, what's this? Subscribe to Gojira King. It says it right there. Go do it. It's in the description.
I got a lot of subscribers. 8.
Yeah, he needs more. Yes. See you guys later. Farewell. I usually don't like it when YouTubers do this, but if you stuck around to the end of this video, you probably like the content that I'm putting up on my channel. And my statistics say that the majority of my viewers are not subscribed yet. So, if you haven't subscribed, please do that and turn on notifications. And I will see you in the next video. Farewell.